We've been talking a lot about Matterport, but just to clarify, the solution that we just looked at, SuperViz integration within Matterport, within a third-party cloud software such as MP Skin and overlay for Matterport tours. We've been looking at Matterport, but everything that you just showed us works equally as well in any 3D model, any BIM model, any CAD file, any
absolutely
data example.
Even something that's just two-dimensional, even if it's just, you just want to be syncing properties, it's a really powerful sync engine in the background. So even if you're doing something in 2 dimensions and you want to add collaboration, say it's a layout software that you want to do, it's a floor plan designer, even in 2 dimensions, it's a really powerful SDK to create collaboration and synchronize properties between meetings.
Russ,
meeting participants.
So I have, maybe you could speak to SuperViz versus maybe Zoom. And like, okay, I'm using Zoom and I'm using Matterport, or I'm using Zoom and CAD files, and I'm doing my meeting. That's how I'm doing my meetings now.
Right. Well, so if you had a,
why should I switch?
Yeah.
What are the advantages of integrating the SuperViz meet, present, collaborate experience within the 3D model versus sharing via Zoom or some other platform?
There's a pretty fundamental difference, right? So Zoom is not really aware of the content, right? Zoom is a pure video layer of between people and on top of a shared screen. There's no integration into the actual content that's happening behind it. There's no integration into the application. So if I'm sharing my screen in Zoom, it's just purely doing another video stream as if it was a webcam. It's really oblivious to actually what is the application. And so what SuperViz is, it's really about bringing collaboration into the application. It's about adding collaboration to an application. It's not about just doing video conferencing. So if you want to present a place, if you want to give individual point of views in walking through a space, you can't recreate walking through an apartment that you're trying to sell in Zoom together. What you do is it becomes a very passive experience. The person's doing a screen share. Screen share by nature can be pretty choppy and low resolution because you're streaming that in real time. Our point of view is that you want to take everyone to the apartment and then just control as they're walking around. So everyone has their own point of view. Everybody can point at things individually. Everybody's running the application individually on each of their platforms. So it's a fundamental difference of we bring the collaboration inside the platform, and it's really important what the application is. What is the software running? Because that's where the integration happens. Whereas Zoom or any video conferencing is just a pure webcam layer, and they don't really care what the content is behind. It's a very big, and there's no concept of, say, synchronizing properties, synchronizing projects, loading things remotely. It's a very different way of looking at the world. If you create an application that has multi-person interaction, where each person's running a version of the app at the same time, whether it's to visualize or update, then Zoom isn't really a solution. It's not designed for that. Whereas we really designed to bring multiple people into an application together with a sense of presence. Yeah.